Mogul Motivation, educating and empowering entrepreneurs 1 week at a time. Presented by True Stories Media. And I am your host, Antoine Twiz Taylor. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Mogul Motivation. Welcome back. I'm happy that you are here. This is episode 126. If this is your first time listening, however, this podcast is free to listen, free to download. This is for the aspiring entrepreneur who is trying to get over that hump and make things happen. This podcast is for anybody with a dream that wants to accomplish that dream. All I ask for, if you find anything beneficial in this podcast, you pass it on to somebody else who may benefit from it as well. And when you get a chance, please don't forget to leave a review. Those reviews are very crucial to the growth of the Mogul Motivation podcast. So with all that being said, I love art and I love imagery and how it portrays certain subjects. And one painting comes to mind immediately when I think about art portraying a dark theme, and that theme is hell. This painting was created by a rabbi known as Rabbi Ham from a small town in Lithuania. And it depicts a group of people at a table. And everyone at that table is forced to eat with a long spoon. But the issue is they cannot lift the spoons to their mouths. So they all die of starvation. This is his interpretation of hell. You see, objectively, hell, as we all know, is a bad thing. But subjectively, hell can be a variety of things. As entrepreneurs, we all have bad days. There's no escaping that. But your degree of hell can be different from the next person. Hell can be losing your job. Hell can be not knowing how you're going to pay your bills next week. Hell can be losing your car. Hell can be an unexpected crisis that threatens your business. Hell can be that customer or that client that makes it their personal mission to give your business a bad reputation. Or hell can be all of these things combined and more. You see, very naively, we hope for a trouble-free day and a trouble-free life, but that doesn't exist. Storms will constantly come, and there will always be a lot of cloudy days, but sometimes these storms tend to rage harder than ever before, right? Sometimes these storms cause so much destruction in our businesses and our lives, we find ourselves in hell. I love working out. I worked out this morning before recording this podcast, actually. You know, the more reps you do when you work out, the more weight, eventually you start to feel fatigue. Your muscles have been working so hard for so long that the weight begins to catch up with you. Things get tense and you start to sweat up, but you keep pushing, and you try to get in one more rep. The great Muhammad Ali, he said that he doesn't start counting his reps until he starts to feel pain, because those are the only ones that count. Things always begin to hurt. Hell always comes when you're close to triumph, ladies and gentlemen. In your entrepreneurial journey, you must keep in mind that things will always appear to fall apart just before you advance to a new level. You feel the most resistance from every turn when you're about to make a breakthrough. Your mind, your skills, your courage is becoming stronger during this season of hell because it's necessary for the next chapter you're about to walk into. Never think that your hell is a result of you lacking in something or bad luck. It's not bad luck. It's part of the process. And some people say, well, I've been going through hell for so long, so it has to be something that I'm doing wrong. It has to be something that I'm not doing right. No, that's not true. You just refuse to see the good things while you're in hell. And I know earlier I said hell means bad, right? How can anything be good in hell? But see, sometimes when our circumstances never change, because we're not looking through the fire to see what's on the other side. Aggravation and anger are natural responses to all of this, but it's okay to feel those emotions. But when is the last time you reminded yourself how far you've come? When is the last time you revisited your business plan, your vision board, your ideas written down in a notebook and remembered why you started? The things you prayed for in the past, you have now, at least some of them. Take time during your season of hell to reflect on the million miles you've already traveled down this road. Then take time during your season of hell to see the opportunity in this. You see, in Rabbi Ham's portrait of hell, it can easily be converted to heaven. The subjects were focused on their selfishness and their personal issues, so much that they refused to see the opportunity to help others. The long spoons that they were equipped with could not feed themselves. That's a fact. But they could feed others. The spoons were long enough to reach everyone else's mouths, and everyone could have been well fed. The humility, the generosity of them is what could have easily turned hell into heaven. As an entrepreneur, as a dream chaser, use your gifts to feed others. Continue to provide your product and service to go that extra mile. Make your customers and clients feel better than they ever felt before, even if they are repeat customers. Donate your time to somebody in need. Do something to uplift another person that's going through this entrepreneurial journey or chasing their dreams while you're in your personal hell. The beauty of this is this. We're not literally in hell. It's metaphorical. We're very much alive and well. We still have another day to grow our business, another day to advance in our careers and accomplish our goals. Your persistence is your faith in yourself. And when you combine that with your faith in God, it's unbeatable. Which means that your personal hell will not last forever because you are on the brink of a triumph. You're about to step into a new chapter and gain more success. You just have to keep pushing out those reps and eventually you're going to reach a personal best. And even when you do level up, remember that every level brings a new devil. There will be more issues. There will be more storms. There will be more seasons of hell, but triumph is always on the other side of that. We will always win in entrepreneurship, business, and everything that we desire. Regardless of what your personal definition of hell is, it does not burn us. It molds us to become more powerful than we ever been before. So that's my message this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Very short, very brief. Hell is always before triumph. So whenever things feel unbearable, whenever you feel like you can't go on any longer, keep going on. Keep going that extra mile, that extra inch, because you're about to reach a new level of success that you never dreamed of before. So let's continue to work. Let's continue to imagine reality. And never forget that hell always comes before triumph. And that's the sweet spot. Have a great day. I'll talk to you next week.